What up, agents? Prime here. Tuesday again, vendor reset day. It's not great this week, but just like you know, I'm gonna show you everything. Are you ready? Let's go! What up, guys? Welcome to another Division 2 video. Thanks for clicking my content. Really appreciate you watching it. And today, Tuesday, so let's have a see what the vendors sell us, shall we? First thing is the White House, starting with the Garage, the named SMG with a max cap of critical hit chance of 21%, and of course that perfect Vindictive on there. And the rest isn't that good, just leave it here, guys. Do not buy this. MP7, not great as well. G36, optimal range and Ranger, maybe roll that optimal range away and you have a decent one, but then still that 10% assault rifle damage is too low in my opinion. First wave, handgun, don't buy it. Backpack from Alps, not great at all. Maybe roll that weapon handling away, but you don't want some composure on there. Then we got China Light Vest with Mad Bomber, 6.4% explosive resistant, 9.6% critical hit damage. I'm not a fan of Mad Bomber. If you are, then roll that explosive resistance away for something else that you can use, some skill haste, some sort of status effects. Over to the 4.3% critical hit chance mod, then we got 8.6% health for your drone, 5.9% skill haste for your turret, and 4.8% blast radius for your sticky launcher. But that's it for the White House. Let's head over to the clan vendor. And there we are, guys, at the clan vendor. First thing, lightning rod, named pistol, do not buy this. Over to the knee pads from Aces, 12.3% weapon damage and 16.8k health. Pretty decent, roll that health away. Striker's backpack with 12.1% weapon damage, 17.8% repair skills, and of course that risk management talent on there. Could be decent, at 12.1% weapon damage is pretty nice. Over to the tip of the spear, 4.1% critical hit chance already on there, and 13.7% weapon damage. This is a very nice buy if you're looking for it, and then roll that critical hit chance higher or critical hit damage, whatever your build needs. Military L86, not great if you ask me. The 12% LMG damage is decent, but you don't want that headshot damage on there, and in my opinion with an LMG you don't want close and personal. The Negav, brass basket on there, could be nice if you roll that accuracy away. Then you have a pretty decent Negav, but I don't know if you want brass basket on there. Because after that you will get that headshot damage, and it's pretty hard to shoot a headshot with an LMG. Then over to the Araldi, 10.2% weapon damage, 9.9% critical hit damage, and 9.9% hazard protection, only 0.1% away from the cap. This could be a decent one if you're looking for that combination with hazard protection and then roll that weapon damage a little bit higher. Walker and Harris, not great. 2 yellows on there, weapon damage is too low, just leave it here. Tactical AoK with the max cap of 21% critical hit chance, fast hands on there. 11% SMG damage is a little bit too low, but if you're liking it, roll that headshot damage away for whatever your build needs or you want on there. Over to the Sokolov knee pads, 11.7% weapon damage, 10.5% critical hit damage, and 10.8% skill haste. This could be a decent buy if you're not lucky enough to get the Sokolov knee pads. I don't think that it's that hard, but this is a decent roll that skill haste away for whatever you need. Alps gloves, 10.7% critical hit damage and 4.4k armor regeneration a second. This could be nice if you're looking for a combination with armor regeneration or with critical hit damage, then roll one of those away for your build. Over to the 7.7% headshot damage mod, 10.4% skill haste, 6.3% skill haste for your Firefly, and 8.7% reviver armor repair for your Hive. This is a pretty decent one. If you're still looking for it, pick it up, but yeah, this is the only thing that we can buy here in my opinion. or maybe the tip of the spear. Over to the campus. And there we are, guys, at the campus. First thing, the darkness, the named marksman rifle with, of course, perfect eyeless on there. This could be a decent one, but still, it's way too low to buy in my opinion. If you want to buy this, roll that critical hit chance away from some damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, or whatever you like to roll on there. Classic M44 could be decent, but the marksman rifle is too low and you don't want fast hands on the rifle, in my opinion, or my bad, marksman rifle. Over to the military RPK, 12% LMG damage and 7% damage to target out of cover and fast hands. Fast hands is very nice to have on an LMG, but the rolls are too low in my opinion. Over to the Gilligard mask, this rainbow roll you don't want to buy. Over to the Alps, 10% skill haste could be nice, and that 7.2% headshot damage roll away for whatever you think your build needs. Over to the 8.5% skill duration mod, 4.3% damage for your chem launcher. Then we got 8.6% reviver armor repair. We can find a better one at the clan vendor. And 8.6% radius for your pulse and 4.1 seconds duration for your shock traps. But that's it. Let's head over to the theater. And there we are, guys. First weapon is the Surge with, of course, perfect spike on there, but not great rolls. Just leave it here. Military M870 could be nice, but I'm not loving the spike on a shotgun, and the rest of the rolls are too low. 716, not great, just leave it here. And then over to the Golden Gloves, pretty decent, 8.8% hazard protection, 10.2% critical hit damage, and 170k armor. You could roll that armor to that max cap and you have a pretty decent one, protected from hazard and still doing a little bit of damage with, of course, your armor regeneration build. Over to the 511 knee pads. Not great if you ask me. Maybe roll that skill haste away, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the 511 brand set. Over to the 8.4% burn resistance, 1 cluster mine, 4.3% shield health, 5.9% damage for your Firefly, and 6% health for your decoy. So let's head over to the DZs, guys. Let's hope they sell us some better stuff. DZ East is the first DZ we are visiting, and the first thing is the Night Watcher. Not great. You can find it a little bit higher, but still looking for it, then pick it up. Over to the SOCOM MK20. Could be decent, but I'm not loving the magazine size on there. The headshot damage is too low. 101 DZ creds. No thank you. Classic M16 with a max cap of 15% LMG damage, but the rest is too low. Over to the Striker Mask, 10.5% weapon damage and 10.3% skill haste. Not great, you don't want that skill haste on there, and the weapon damage is too low. Just like the ongoing directive holster, 11.1% weapon damage and 16% repair skills. Could be nice to keep yourself alive, but this is a gear set. You do not want an attribute on here that you cannot use, and the weapon damage is too low. Mask from Petrov, 12% weapon damage and 2 yellows on there. And I'm not loving this. Maybe use this for your status effect build if you want to go for a combination, but yeah, just leave it here, guys. Jack Rabbit holster from Gilligard. Could be nice. Roll that repair skills away for something else, because it already has 4k armor regeneration and 115k armor. Or, of course, roll that armor a little bit higher if you want to keep that repair skills for your solo build, for example. Over to the 10% skill haste, 5.7% radius for your chem launcher, 4.1% damage for your hive, 14.9% health for your pulse, and 4.1 seconds duration for your shock traps. But that's it for the first DZ, let's head over to the next one. And there we are, guys, at DZ South. First thing, 0Fs, Badger Tough named, of course, with the perfectly unbreakable. Could be a nice one, 146k armor, almost 4k armor generation a second and 9% skill haste. Roll that skill haste away for whatever you like on your build and you have a pretty decent, perfectly unbreakable. Maybe something for TU11 with the new shotgun the mob. Over to the P90. Not great if you ask me, too low to buy. Black market AKM has very nice damage to target out of cover, but the rest is too low. Health damage is too low because you need to roll that assault rifle damage a little bit higher, and then reformation as a talent. Not great. D50, if you're still looking for it, pick it up, else just leave it here. Backpack from tip of the spear, 11.7% weapon damage, 10.1% skill haste, and of course with signature moves on there, but too low to buy in my opinion. Hardwired, do not buy this. Craft this. Petrov backpack, rainbow roll, not great, especially with that 9.3% weapon damage on there. Wyvern vest with 6% weapon handling, 7.3% skill damage and temper proof on there. Could be nice with the combination of temper proof, but yeah, the skill damage is not that high and you need to roll that weapon handling away. Over to the 7% headshot damage, 6.4% duration for your drone, 6.1% duration for your turret, and 4% burn duration for your sticky. And let's head over to the last DZ, guys. And there we are, guys, at the last vendor, DZ West. Yes, we can finally buy something that is worth buying. The Death Grips, these are DZ exclusive. You need to farm this in the dark zone, but we can buy it right now with the 5% armor on kill. And this is maybe something for in the future with TU11. Armor on kill can be very, very overpowered. And it already has 120k armor, and then maybe roll that repair skills away for whatever your build needs. If you can combine this, of course. But if you're still looking for it or didn't have the luck to find it in the DZ, just pick it up at DZ West, guys. Custom M870, not great if you ask me. If you like to buy this, roll that reload speed away. The M4 lightweight, magazine size not great. In sync could be nice, but 11% rifle and 12% critical hit damage, a bit too low for that 102 DZ creds. Then Foundry Bulwark with 9.9% critical hit damage on there and 115k armor. This could be a nice one if you like to combine it with a little bit hard hitting Foundry Bulwark build. Roll that armor a little bit higher and keep that critical hit damage. The same for the True Patriot, 10.5% critical hit damage and 123.9k armor. Roll that armor a little bit higher to get your red True Patriot build going. Over to the Yaw gloves, almost 100k armor, 10.5% skill haste and 70k health. Not great at all. I didn't see a armor roll under 100k in a long time. This is just straight trash. Over to the Douglas and Harding knee pads, 10.5% weapon damage, 8% explosive resistance and 7.1% skill damage. Very nice rainbow roll, but no thank you. Over to the 8.6% bleed resistance, and if you do not have this yet, pick it up, guys, because in the future with TU11 we are getting that new weapon, the backfire, and that will make you bleed on reload. So we need to protect ourselves against bleed, so we need bleed resistance. If you do not have this, pick this up, guys. This is gonna be important. Over to the 5.9% healing for your mine, 4.1% active regeneration for your shield, 5.9% damage for your firefly, and 6% health for your decoy. But that's it for DC. Let's head over to New York. Hopefully we can end this with very, very nice pieces. And there we are, guys, at New York. MP5 is the first gun that we can buy. 21% critical hit chance on there. Max cap, but that's the only thing that we can find on there that's attractive. Over to the classic M60. Is decent, but I do not like close and personal on there, and that rate of fire is not great. Tactical Super 90 in sync on there, but the rest of the rolls are too low in my opinion. Diceros pistol, leave it here. Then we got the backpack from D&H with Galvanize on there. Could be nice with the 13.3% weapon damage, but then the 2 yellows on there, not great. Over to the golden knee pads, rainbow roll, but a pretty decent rainbow roll. Because we have 113k armor, we can up that. Because we already have 10% critical hit damage and 8.2% status effect. This could help you with the status effect build if you like to go with golden. Over to the Badger Tough mask. Almost 150k armor, 4.5% critical hit chance and 5.8% headshot damage. This could be a decent one if you would like to combine the armor and the critical hit chance, then roll that headshot damage away for whatever you think is best. Over to the 9.9% skill haste mod, 4.5% critical hit chance, 4.1 active regeneration for your shield, 4.1% duration for your cam launcher and 4% burn duration for your sticky launcher. But that's it for the first vendor in New York. Let's head over to the last one. And there we are, guys, at the last vendor. MK16 is the first thing we can buy. Not great if you ask me. Then we got a custom M44 with almost a max cap of marksman rifle damage on there, but the rest isn't that great. 1886, not great at all. You have some rifle damage, it's only 7%, and in my opinion you do not want vindictive or health damage on there. Over to the military M9 pistol, do not buy this. Then we got the max cap of 12% skill haste on the Providence backpack, but only 9% weapon damage and 3.9% critical hit chance and overclock on there. Not a great combination. Over to the Badger Tough gloves, rainbow roll again, but this time just leave it here. Over to the 15% weapon damage on a Petrov holster, but the rest is just trash. Do not buy it. Over to the 7.4% headshot damage mod, 8.6% skill duration, then we got 5% damage reduction for your drone. Could be decent if you're still looking for it. 5.9% blind effect duration for your Firefly, and of course, there we have it again, 6% health for your decoy. Always here, guys. But that's it for today. That's it for this week's vendor. Hopefully tomorrow Cassie will come with some better stuff, and hopefully in TU11 we will get some better vendors. But for today, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!